Alright, before I even get started, this commentary is going to seriously kick some ass, so you should probably drop the like hammer. Alright, enjoy. Yo, what's going on everybody? The One Gamer X22 here. You could just call me Joker, either way, doesn't matter. And we have a little gameplay on the map Yemen. Not one of my favorite maps or whatever, but, you know, it's good gameplay. With the M1216, which is the last shotgun. And on this, I have skull camo on it, but I actually have a diamond. But I don't really want to talk about that, but this is good gameplay. I don't like talking about gameplay, but this right here, this shit's some good stuff right there. So you can pay attention to it if you want. It's a good combination of killing and not dying and getting captures and getting defense. So playing OBJ and getting kills and stuff. So yeah, all that shit. And I'm playing with Patches, Kenyans, Wiseman, all the amigos, the clique. And yeah, alright, okay, all that. Alright, so into the story, which is why we are here today. I picked the best gameplay, and this is one of the better stories. This should be one of the best commentaries I've ever had because of this story. And I've never really done this. I've never actually told a story while doing commentary, so this should work out well. Alright, well, let's start off. First of all, I'm in college, so it's a college story. And yeah, so it happened at the college. That's why it's a college story. So, you know, alright, so, you know, there was a kegger going on, and, you know, so I was doing like 7 keg stands, and then there was like cops chasing me. No, that's not how it's gonna go. No, that's not what kind of story this is. I am not like that. That is not me. I play Call of Duty. I'm like Prestige 4. This is something else. I'm gonna rant, you know, I'm gonna do some other stuff. Nothing like that. Alright, so let's just start off by me saying this. Alright, so when you're studying, and I don't know if you study, whatever, it's your choice, not my choice, but, you know, pay a lot of money to go to college, I'm going to study. So I'm studying, and, you know, a good place to study, library, usually a good place to study. This story, in particular, I'm not studying at the library, but I just need to rant here for a second. The only reason I'm not studying at the library is because my school, which is the university, and I live in Pennsylvania, just throwing that out there. So I go to university, and alright, so there's a library, and there's 5 floors to a library. And on the 5th floor, you're supposed to be the quietest, and first floor, you know, whatever, you're allowed to talk, whatever. So every single person takes it as if, as long as you're not on the 5th floor, you can talk, and it's complete BS. Because there's no median between, you know, not talking at all and being able to talk quietly. Because no one can talk quietly for some reason. And it kind of pisses me off a little bit, so I never really go to the library. And, you know, like, alright, so, like, you go on the 5th floor, and, you know, you make one noise, not talking, just you make one little noise, you get stared at by everyone, it freaks everyone out. You know, you make a little noise like this, everyone's staring at you, it's like, oh my god. It's pressure, it's pressuring, it is really pressuring. And then, you know, you go down 2 floors, and everyone's talking. I never even mess with 2, 3, or 4. Those are for such losers. Those are for all the losers. I personally, like, you go to 1st floor, you go to 5th floor. You either go big or you don't. I mean, it's up to you. And 1st floor is just a bunch of people talking. Alright, so there's my ranting about that. Alright, so, I don't even know why I talk about it, but I just need to tell you guys. Alright, so, let's start off with the setup. I'm in the science center at my school, and I'm on 5th floor, and, you know, it's, I don't know, an hour until class, I guess, and I'm just chilling. And I have to write a paper. I'm doing extra credit for physics, and I am, you know, just sitting there doing paper, and I'm in a chair in front of a window. You can look out. It's a nice view. It's nice. It's a nice place to, you know, study and everything. And so I'm sitting there doing my paper, you know, going well, killing it. Honestly, just wrecking the paper, doing really well. And I'm almost done. And here is where the story begins. Basically all that's setting up for no reason. Alright, so it's very quiet. There's no one around me. Just sitting there, minding my own business. With my laptop, you know, typing. And then I hear this noise. Like, what is this? Like, I'm trying to think of what it could be. And it's a person talking. And they're coming up the steps. I'm like, wow, jeez, this person's pretty loud. On a scale of 1 to 10, this person is breaking the scale. Absolutely breaking the scale. this person is really loud, because I mean they're probably 2 floors down and I can still hear them. So they get, of course they're coming to my floor, because they're like, oh yeah, well, you know, Joker's up there, because you know I call myself Joker and I make other people call me Joker. That's how I make it happen. And you know, so I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh god, you know this person's gonna sit near me, because you know what, it's just luck, it's just basic luck. So I'm sitting there, you know, still doing my paper, like, oh great, here she comes, and it's a girl. And let's just, alright, first of all, let's just set this up. I was on my laptop. Maybe an hour before this, I was on Facebook. I have to say that. You'll know why in a little bit. Also, I have to point out that this girl is not attractive. Just pointing that out, just for anyone that wants to comment, oh, well, you should, yeah, no. Alright, she's not attractive at all. And she's very obnoxious, very loud. Alright, so there we go. There's a little setup for you guys. I'm sitting there, minding my own business, not doing anything, and yeah, so she kind of like walks over. You could tell I'm doing work. I'm just saying. It's not like I'm not trying to hide work. I am doing work. That is why I'm there. This person, there's like plenty of seats, and she walks up behind me and she says, "Excuse me," because she could switch languages. I don't know. She just, you know, turns off her other language and is like, "All right, now I can speak English." I'm like, "Oh. Hey," and she's like, "Is anyone sitting behind you?" Alright, now, okay, so, since I don't have ears in the back of my head, I wouldn't know that exactly, but I said no. I was nice. I didn't freak out at her, but it's a pretty stupid question. You have to admit. I mean, if you knew the area, trust me, it was a really dumb question to ask someone. So I don't know if she liked me or whatever. I don't know. I don't know if she saw me. It was a dumb question. And then I'm like, alright, well, whatever. She's dumb and she's like, whatever. Okay, so she's behind me and she's still talking on the phone, because that's what she was doing when she was being loud. And I mean, she is being absolutely ridiculously loud right behind me, to the point of where I'm about to leave. And then she finally gets off the phone. I'm like, yes. And, you know, alright, so I decided to stay. And I finally finished my extra credit, and I was like, yes, let's go. I'm done. And I had class in maybe like 20 minutes now, and I'm like, time to kill. Might as well go on the internet. That girl finally stopped being annoying. And, you know, she still wouldn't, like, be completely quiet. She was still getting up, going for water. She couldn't sit still. I don't know what her problem was. But, she was at least a little bit better. So, you know, alright, so now I'm like, alright, what should I do? Mess around on the internet. What would anyone else do? So I go on, usually, you know, everyone has a routine. My routine is usually Facebook, and then YouTube, and then, you know, whatever, Google, whatever the day is. It matters if I have to do other work or stuff. So this day I actually went to YouTube first, and I was messing around, searching videos, you know, Toby Turner, whatever, all those funny videos. And then I went to Facebook. Alright, now, I'm not saying, I'm not like a weird kid, I'm not popular, or I'm just average, I'm just an average guy. It's not like I get friend requests every day or anything. It's not like a big deal. When I do get friend requests, it's like, oh, alright, it's because they have 100 and some mutual friends, and they feel needy, and they feel like they should get 2,000 Facebook friends, you know, whatever. So, you know, I, you know, creep on them, whatever. So, on this particular day, I happen to have a friend request, and I'm like, what's up with this? You know, whatever. You gotta check it out. Gotta do my creeping. Everyone does creeping. It's whoever can be the best creeper on Facebook. That's how Facebook works. If you don't agree with that, then you obviously are retarded, because everyone creeps on Facebook. So I'm like, alright, well, let's see who this is. Her name was like Selena Sierra or something. I don't know. Something with an S. Definitely something with an S. And I'm like, who is this girl? And I look, 0 mutual friends. I don't know if it automatically pops into your mind, but right away, I'm like, is this stupid, annoying ass girl right behind me that just added me? And I'm just thinking, oh, like, ew, no, no. So I start creeping, and this girl just went to single. It's completely irrelevant to the story, but I was like, oh great, needy, not gonna add, definitely don't add. And you know, I'm just thinking, alright, so I take a quick look behind me, trying to be like 007, you know, doing a little look. Guys, I look back, and all I see is her staring at me. And then she tried to turn quick. She had to have the slowest reflexes I've ever seen in my life. I mean, she turned not quick at all. So I just want to know, do you guys think she is the ultimate creeper, or do you just think this was the ultimate coincidence? I got up and walked away. It was so awkward, and I just wanted to slap her in the face. It was ridiculous. I was like, oh my god, this just disgusted. Alright, so thanks for watching my video, and hey, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out!